Israel's war against Hamas militants has now reached Lebanon. According to Hamas and security officials in Lebanon, an Israeli strike has killed Hamas's deputy leader. As per the reports, Saleh Arouri was killed along with his bodyguards in an Israeli drone strike on Beirut's southern suburbs. The explosion shook Musharafieh, one of the Lebanese capital's southern suburbs, a stronghold of the militant Hezbollah group, which is an ally of Hamas. Lebanese state media reported that the strike hit a Hamas office, while other reports say that a total of 7 people were killed in the attack.
At about 5:30, we heard the sound of an explosion, then another explosion, followed by a third explosion a few seconds later. The smoke was rising heavily. The explosion shook our office.
Saleh Arouri was the deputy head of Hamas's Politburo and a founder of its military wing, the Qassam Brigades. He's also a US designated terrorist and has a bounty on his head. While Israel has previously announced the killing in Gaza of Hamas commanders and officials during the war. And Arouri is the most high-profile figure to be killed. And his death came in the first strike of the Lebanese capital since hostilities began. The strike also marks the first killing of a Hamas official outside Palestinian territories. Israel has declined to comment on the death of Arouri, although Israeli army spokesperson Daniel Hagari, who did not directly comment on Arouri's killing, has said that the military is highly prepared for any scenario in its aftermath. Take a listen.
The IDF is in a very high state of readiness in all arenas, in defense and offense. We are highly prepared for any scenario.
On the other hand, Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh has said that Arouri's killing is a terrorist act. It is a violation of Lebanon's sovereignty and an expansion of Israel's hostility against Palestinians. Hezbollah leader Saeed Hassan Nasrallah has vowed to retaliate against any Israeli targeting of Palestinian officials in Lebanon. They have warned that the killing of Arouri will not go unanswered or unpunished. The Palestinian Islamic Jihad has vowed revenge in a statement, saying that the crime will not go unpunished and the resistance will continue until the occupation is removed. Iran has said that the killing would further galvanize the fight against Israel, while Yemen's Houthi movement have expressed their condolences.
I want to thank you for...
Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron has called on Israel to avoid escalation. Macron, who spoke on telephone with the Israeli minister and war cabinet member Benny Gantz, said that it is essential to avoid any kind of escalation, particularly in Lebanon.
Toutes les condoléances de la France. Ces condoléances